in the garage area with Zane Smith here at Charlotte Motor Speedway on a beautiful Friday afternoon prior to tonight's NC Education Lottery 200. Zane, you've got the truck that you raced at Kansas. You're a multi-time winner in the series. You have probably more top 10 finishes than anybody, and you're starting outside pole. You got to be pretty excited about tonight.
Yeah, extremely. I always love coming to Charlotte. It's nice to wake up in your bed and only drive 30 minutes, along with it being just an awesome racetrack. And so super excited for tonight. I feel like we have a good truck. It's so hard to measure out what you have here because this place goes in crazy swings from temperature changes. And so I'm super excited for tonight. I feel like it'll be a good race with how I'd seen the resin come in. I remember last year it was like you could hardly touch the stuff, and then the year before pretty much every single lane works. So however we prepped it this year is how we need to do it every weekend. So super excited.
Okay, so you started off the year obviously very strong at Daytona. What does it do for your confidence, the team's confidence, when you can start the season with a win? Because obviously you had a little bit of controversy shortly after that, but we're going to say you finished second anyway. And you've run up front basically about everywhere you've gone except for a couple, but even your worst nightmare until last week was a 10th place finish. So, I mean, overall, this has been an amazing season. What does it do? What did it do to your confidence coming out of the box with that big win at Daytona?
Yeah, I mean, obviously winning just simply fixes everything. And so to come out of the box as we did is just an incredible start. And you go into these years hoping to contend for a win a couple times maybe and executing the best you can. And we've just been having a ton of fun simply. And whether that's on the track or off the track. And every single race this year, I've had a shot to win.
Yeah.
And that just says so much about really a race team in general in any kind of racing. And that's the most exciting thing, to say the least. I think the only one where I didn't was Bristol Dirt,
yeah,
which was probably driver inflicted, but no, just a incredible feeling to know you're going to have the speed and to know everyone has the confidence around you and just hitting on all cylinders. And that's just what you got to do to contend for a championship.
Okay, starting second tonight here at Charlotte, what do you need to do in the truck to go and win here? This is a high-speed track. You got Kyle Busch in the race. Talk a little bit about what it takes to get to the front and stay there in this truck race.
Yeah, I mean, you just need to do your job of executing all race long and stay out front, stay out of trouble is the main thing. If you could be around at the end in the first couple rows, you're going to have a shot at it. You need to work on your truck throughout the night. And yeah, this is cool to have Kyle in it, just to hopefully go out and beat him.
It's everybody's goal.
Yeah, I've beat him at, well, I guess technically not at Vegas, but we got him at Coda, and hopefully we get him tonight.
Okay, so let's talk about off the track a little bit. So, first of all, I want to know what's up with Kygo, and I want to know the history of that name. I've always wanted to ask you, where did that name come from? Because King Kygo sounds like it could be a movie, it could be some sort of a big stuffed animal, it could be a lot of things. What are we doing with Kygo, and how's he doing these days?
He's good. He's a mess. He's a French bulldog that cost me a ton of money in the vet. And so, no, Kygo, I couldn't think of a name for him, and once I got him, we were riding in the car together, similar story to Marley and me, and we were listening to Kygo, the singer, DJ, and I'll say that he liked the song. I guess that's pretty fitting. So his name's just stuck since, and it's yeah, he's my little buddy, and he now has a sister, Roxy, and
yes.
They love each other to death, and I love them to death.
Now, have you talked to the singer Kygo and explained that he has a dog named after him?
That would be something super cool to be able to do. I'm a big Kygo fan as well, and it would be pretty cool to have my Kygo meet him and say he's named after you, and maybe we'd hang out for one of his concerts.
So what else do you like to do away from the racetrack? Because our fans are always interested in how the drivers kind of spend their time off the track, and this can be a grind. So what happens between races with Zane?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a grind for sure, but obviously in between throughout the week is just a lot of training, cardio work, and film work, just like any sport. But I'm a big fan of summertime. So when it's cold out, I am inside. When it's hot out, I'm gonna try to be out on the lake, be doing something with the dogs, anything I really can outside the house. So I'm always out on the lake doing all sorts of things, but typically having fun with my dogs.
Okay, let's talk about the sponsor you got on the truck tonight.
Yeah, RTA GigFast Internet. It's a new company that has been introduced to the sport, and they're an awesome group that are simply just really into it, and that just makes it so much more fun when not only they have a horse in the race, but they know what's going on, and they understand it, and they're just having fun, and that's what NASCAR races are all about, is just coming here and having fun with your family and celebrating the freedom that we have, and that's why we have Got Freedom, Thank a Soldier on our truck, because obviously without everyone that paid the ultimate sacrifice, we would not be here, and so nothing would be more fitting than to win with our patriotic truck on Memorial Day weekend.
Okay, let's give some loves to your other sponsors as well.
Yeah. So obviously Loves and Speedco have had an incredible track record with me so far with all my wins being in their truck, and it's been really cool to get to know their history and everything around it, and along with all of our other partners, which has been so cool to see this year. In my past, it's been obviously during COVID times, but it's been a grind to find sponsors, and it's been so cool to see the amount of sponsors asking if there's room or asking what's available. And I wasn't around when the old times, but I feel like that's a glimpse of it. And so obviously without Boot Barn, Horizon Hobby, Freight Auctions, MRC Construction, Ford Performance, there's just so many people that have a hand on this truck, and without them we wouldn't be able to get to the racetrack.
I've got to say, I've never pictured you as being the cowboy hat type, but it's actually a pretty good look on you.
Yeah, thank you. So when I did my first appearance, I mean, they could obviously tell I'm not just, they don't make cowboys out of Huntington Beach, California. And so, but I am a fan of going out to Coyote Joe's or a cool country bar or something on a week off, and I told them I'm going to need some of your coolest boots for that scene. So it's been fun to get to know all these different sponsors. Speedy Cash, I think I may have forgotten in there, and First Face Card, they're an incredible group that is very fitting into just people that love the sport and love what they do to help out, and just exciting stuff at Front Row Motorsports, really.
There are exceptions to every rule, and I feel like Tyler Ankrum may be the only cowboy to come out of California that I've ever met.
Yeah, I think I would maybe agree with you there. I've known Tyler in the past, and I mean, I'll tell you, we are two complete opposites, and so I think that the cowboy stuff is cool. My boots are pretty dang awesome, so you can maybe find me at a country bar and you won't miss them.
A little bit of boot scooting now and then for Zane Smith. Okay, well, Zane, thanks for taking some time with us, and good luck tonight here at Charlotte. Keep it rolling right into the playoffs.
Absolutely. Thank you, man.